All right, Buddy the Elf.
First off, thank you guys for being here. You guys have been amazing. And yes, it is Buddy the Elf. I do have a question, but one thing I wanted to comment with Courtney, you were saying that you got to learn how to shoot arrows with the person that
Shot Steven.
That's not Steven, yeah.
That's not Steven. So last year at Planet Comicon, I actually got to shoot arrows with Steven and Mel on stage.
Whoa. So, did you hurt your forearm? Because I did.
No, it was plastic, but we shot arrows on stage, me and Steven, so that was pretty cool.
That's amazing that you got to experience that. I killed my forearm because letting it go, it goes whomp if you don't do it right, which I didn't.
But you probably won't make that same mistake now.
Never again.
Okay. So my actual question is do you guys pull pranks on each other on set?
We don't. When we were there, there weren't a lot of pranks. I'm not a big fan of pranks.
Do not enjoy the pranks.
Okay.
I think they're mean.
Or do you have any funny stories that happen on set?
Fun stories go.
God, I'm just like, this is so nice. I just spaced out just to see how nice it is to be around people and like you're all out there somewhere even though we can't see you. I think I definitely had some stuff with Katie and we would try to crack each other in scenes that know that your co-stars are comfortable breaking the focus and obviously not because pranks can be awful if you're trying to
be serious.
Like, I think I literally put it's in one of the outfits. I put a T-Rex head on in the middle of one of her monologues, and she did not break. But that kind of stuff is fun.
Sometimes, when it was a low pressure scene and the day we were on schedule, I would make an extra long look at Nick, because he doesn't like. I can tell when he's about to break, so I just look at him during the scene. And he'd have to turn and look away from me. Because he cracks.
The spit take.
The spit
take. Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Did he know you were gonna spit on him?
He spit on me. And I think there was some kind of. I don't know if he said I'm gonna do this, but there was some kind of we had a connection, and I knew that to expect something.
Prepare.
So it wasn't totally without understanding.
Yep. Dance parties, impromptu dance parties to keep the energy up at 4 o'clock in the morning in the snow. Stay awake.
A lot of dance parties.
Yeah. Good question.
Awesome. And one last question for Mr. Ray Palmer himself. Did you know when you got to be the Atom on Arrow, did you ever know it was going to go to another show like Legends? Did they tell you in advance?
No. When I originally took the role of Ray Palmer on Arrow, it was to be for that whole for the third season, and I thought with success that maybe if the character took off, that they would maybe there'd be another show with the Atom or whatever, but not a whole nother show with all of the wonderful people on Flash and all the other things to combine.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Next question. What's your name?
Hi there. I'm Storm. You did hear me right. My question is for Jes. Quick question. So, do you think that when it's renewed for season?
When?
Oh, when? I heard Gwyn. I'm like, I know how to say his name right. Do you think when Legends is renewed for its 8th season, I like it, that there's a possibility that you will fulfill the prophecy and take Sarah's last name and become Ava Lance? Whoa. See? Oh, I got it with that one.
I do.
That's amazing. I'm writing the writers right now. Do it, by all means. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in. Of course. I think we're all in for that one. Okay, perfect. All right, cool.
Great question, Storm.
Why can't she be Sarah Sharp, though? Hold on a second. Hold on. Let's think about this. Sarah Sharp, well, that's okay.
Ava Sharplance.
We're going to have a scene about this one. Ava Schlantz.
What's your name?
Lance is Sharp.
Hi, I'm Finn. I met 2 of you earlier. And I wanted to know if you ever saw yourself in your character in any way, or like how you did that, or in Maisie's case, characters, plural.
Go.
Me?
Pass.
I mean, I have to say.
I'm nothing like Ray Palmer. I know the question isn't for me, but I am nothing like Ray Palmer, so... It's a joke. It's a bad joke.
I think with Amaya, I definitely saw there was this kind of steadfast, kind of slightly mother hen aspect. I think Amaya was the person that I try hard not to be. Like, she's the more sort of pragmatic, straight-laced version of myself, and then Charlie's kind of like my idol, who I wish I was. So I exist somewhere between the two. I wish I was as cool as Charlie. Like, that's my dream.
You are.
She is.
She's guys.
You are.
100%. Is that a question for everybody?
Yeah. And you especially.
I think that. What was the question? How do you identify with your character?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that it was a real gift to be able to play Nora Dark and to portray someone who came from maybe some dysfunctional circumstances. I think a lot of people in this room know what that's like. And have that not have to define you. And to be able to move through and to portray someone on their journey of moving out of what they know, even if what they know is only dysfunction, to move into something more positive. And it's always, 2 steps forward, or one step forward, 2 steps back. You know what it is. But that you're never, it's not, the point is not to attain that, but to be working towards it. And I thought that was a very noble cause, and I felt good about being able to do that. Because, life's tough, but it's also great. Na, 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 na.
I love that song. Great question. All right.
You skipped it, Jes.
Yeah, did you?
Savannah, I'm wondering, out of the whole cast, who falls asleep the most on set?
Falls asleep the most?
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been Dom. Yeah, Dom was usually asleep on the couch, watching.
You fall asleep in your special Adam chair.
I didn't fall asleep that much, it's too uncomfortable, but I tried to fall asleep when I was in the Atom and not able to get out of the suit. But no, it's Dom.
It's Dom, yeah.
Yeah, definitely Dom.
He snores so loud.
Thank you.
Good question. That was a fun question.
What's your name?
Hi, I'm Anna, and my question is, so on Legends, you sometimes get to have these guest appearances from historical figures like Marie Antoinette or Genghis Khan. And my question is, if you could choose any historical figure to have on the show, who would it be?
That hasn't already been.
Who hasn't been on the show?
Or if you'd like
We've had
a
everybody.
repeat appearance of someone.
I know, because young Obama was so cool.
Yeah. Who haven't they grabbed?
Or if you just would have like to have someone back on that's already been on.
Do you have anybody you...
No, just...
Alexander Hamilton. And the George Washington episode, I was stuck in the ship stopping zombie Rory, and I was bummed because I love the Revolutionary War time. I didn't get to partake in that. So I would have liked to have worked with George Washington also. Thank you, Anna, for that wonderful question.
What's your name?
I'm Mara. I met all of you at your table, so hi again.
Hi.
My question is, what aspects of your characters, like either big or small things, came from you and not the writers?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you know what? I was just thinking, because it was actually, I was going to say to the question that I skipped. I feel like the writers have some crazy spidey sense that you don't know that you have something about yourself, and they get to know you, and then you're like doing a scene, and you're, trying to obviously break it down, find why your character is that way, and there's a through line of the, stereotypes of what your character is, and then you're going, oh my God, I'm so attached to this, and I didn't know I was like this, and I felt that way in the Aloha scene. Like, I don't think I'm hyper controlling and all that. I feel like I always have to put that on for Ava. And then, I had so much fun with that scene, and that's not Ava that literally gets to lose control all the time and but like organized control. And then like I go home and my family is like, Mom, I go to his kids and Nick's like, you're like that. I'm like, I didn't think I was like that, but the writers see it and they bring it out in you.
The blocking.
The what?
Blocking.
The blocking? Was
You stand here.
Oh God.
Wouldn't it be better if you stood here?
Yeah.
That's good, you're right.
But I think we're always, not always, but a lot of time adding to what they have given us, because they have a great framework and understanding of the character, sometimes things that we don't understand. But then the joy of that particular job is that we have that framework, strong framework that they give us, and then we can play within it. Like one of my favorite moments where I had an opportunity to do that is in Phone Home episode, season 3 with Ray, with Little Ray, and when we're singing the Good Night, Sweetheart. Wait, that's the song? Isn't that the song? Good night, sweetheart. Good night.
When you guys are going like
Yeah. The song from Singing in the Rain. Anyway, where the agents are singing, and then I was like, oh, it'd be funny if we do this little head bop to it. So I talked to the young actor, and we did this head bop, and then editing saw it, and then they added the little baby Dominator, Gumball, doing the head nod too, as we're doing the head nod. And then as we walk out, it's like, I want to do a little dance exit, like Ray's really into it. So then I did a little dance and spin around, and we added that little bit, and Zari's line, Ray, we gotta go. And, so those little moments that just kind of add and build to the things that really make stuff come even more alive. So
Yeah, definitely.
a lot of fun moments.
And I think also what they do really well, because they only really are writing a couple episodes ahead. So no one, they do like a rough arc of the season, but it's very much dependent on what they're seeing as well. So when they start seeing certain dynamics or relationships, they'll be like, ooh, we like that, like let's explore that. Like with the Charlie and Zari, like antagonism at the beginning, like that was all stuff which came out of one particular scene, and they were like, this is interesting, let's explore this, and they start going deeper and deeper and deeper, and then you start talking about it. So that's what makes it feel really collaborative, is that constant feedback and observation, which I love. And they're down to just be cool and be like, what about this idea, or like, I don't feel very comfortable with this, or whatever. Like, it's really interactive.
Yeah. No, you're right. When you said Spidey sense, they definitely get a sense of somebody and just goes in there, flows in there, and it all comes out.
Thank you.
Yeah. What you need?
I'm Todd. So before my question, 2 observations though. First off, it was kind of bullshit that they made you leave Brandon along.
What? Hello, yes, earmuffs.
Thank you.
Earmuffs, children.
Sorry. Second off, you guys broke the 3-season curse of quality where you made it past 3 seasons are still good. Unlike Flash and Arrow, but that's another subject.
No, we love everyone.
The first 3 seasons were the best quality writing-wise, in my opinion, on both shows. But my question is, Matt Ryan, though, do you think he's still alive as Constantine? Because part of me has a loose theory that those aliens are rebuilding his body back.
Didn't he turn into a mushroom?
That's what I'm saying, but I think the mushroom is healing him.
The what? The mushroom's healing him?
Somewhere.
The alien thing, yeah, because they can bring life. I would love to see Matt be Constantine again. I was a little thrown for a loop with this 1920s time travel character.
Yeah.
I was a little like, what? I was like, what?
Yeah, definitely.
Interesting theory.
Sorry, I didn't ask the question. That was bad.
I just love that's great. I'm on all the theories. That was awesome.
Sorry. I meant to have a question and it didn't come out.
Oh, you did great.